Hey howdy hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. About 2 months ago I covered a game called Caliber, a free-to-play third-person tactical round-based shooter that utilizes classes and character-specific abilities to truly transform this game into a SOCOM-style shooter, but on steroids. Yesterday the guys over at 1C Studios dropped their 0.19 update and some news that I think will launch this game's success to new levels. Trust me, you're gonna want to stay tuned for what I have to say. But before we start, I got a small favor to ask. If you make it to the end of the video and you like what you see, then consider liking and subbing to the channel. We're almost at 2K subs and I would love to hit that milestone with you all. I appreciate you all so much. Socials linked below. Let's get into it. Caliber, for those of you who are unaware, is pretty much the closest thing you're gonna get to a SOCOM shooter without playing a dead asset flip. The guys over at 1C have busted their ass non-stop to make this game what it is today, and that is a really solid and nostalgic third-person shooter. 0.19 brings with it a lot, and I mean a lot, of fixes, patches, updates, etc. And this update also brings us Season 7 ranks they call New Strategy, which will run from March 15th to June 21st. I'm going to go in on this a little bit because this is the mode everyone who plays Caliber already is excited for. This season's ranked mode will feature a pick and ban system, something that you would see in a game like Rainbow Six. And much like the games of Rainbow Six, the ranks will consist of your average bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and diamond. Let me go ahead and lay out how this ranked mode is going to work. Whenever you launch into the ranked mode, you're going to go into a map banning stage. Everyone is going to ban 2 maps, and whichever one map remains, that's the map you guys are playing on. After that, you get to ban up to 2 operators of different roles. For example, you can ban a support and a medic, or a marksman and an assault. Following the op ban stage, you get to pick the operator you want to use, and then you enter the battle prep stage where you can customize that character. And finally, you enter the battle. Alongside all of that, Caliber will host another event throughout a series of game modes called the Fog of War event, which will run from March 15th to April 5th. During this event, enemies will lose all of their markers to include their silhouettes, HP, applied effects, and so on. The same thing will be applied to your teammates, so watch where the hell you're shooting. The rest of the 0.19 update highlights fixes for most of the operators and weapons. They also brought in a new prologue, a redesigned assistance system, improvised movement of robots and drones in their frontline mode, and a character selection screen they call a battle entry system. And guys, I'm gonna tell you, the battle entry system is so damn clean. Say you're gonna queue for a match and you just want to get into a game. All you have to do is select every single class you see on the screen and it will put you in a game as one of the choices you made. You don't have to do this every time, however, because the game will remember it and have everything selected for you. Once you find a match, it's going to show you on screen what class you are and then the map you're playing on. Immediately following that, you get to the character selection screen where you pick and choose what op you want to play as. You no longer have to select a specific operator and queue up as that said operator, and thank Christ for that. And for those of you out there who are worried that there isn't any content for Caliber, here you go. But I left something major out. Caliber is coming to Steam very, very soon. That's right, guys, you heard it correct. This incredible game is coming to the big dick platform very, very soon. I have the link to wishlist the game in the pinned comment below this video. This is amazing news for these guys because now they can get more eyes on the project. And it goes without saying that the more eyes means more support, and more support means more content. Do I expect the transition to Steam to be perfect and flawless? Absolutely not. I'm sure that this game will see its fair share of issues on day 1 of the Steam launch. But I have more than enough faith in these guys to believe that the inevitable issues they will face are going to be fixed within the first week. The game as it sits right now is the best it's ever felt since I started playing it, and that's truly saying something. I played this game when they had their old monetization model, which was a huge turnoff for a lot of their people, and back when they only had EU and Russian servers. I liked the game a lot, even with the issues it had, but now I love this fucking game. They updated their monetization model, they have US servers, they updated their core game mechanics, and that's what sets this game apart. Maybe you're a bit tougher to convince and you need more evidence to support the claim that this game is going to dominate within this genre. I got it. Let's take a look at the game's competition. Task Force, dead. Peak 53, dead, and an asset flip. From Within, asset flip. The third-person tactical shooter scene on Steam is either filled with dead games, asset flips, or dead asset flips, and we need games like Caliber around on Steam for fans of the genre to not only enjoy these games again, but introduce new players to this scene that has been almost forgotten about. I genuinely think, in my non-professional opinion, that Caliber will do extremely well on Steam, and if you disagree, let me know why in the comment section below. Some things I would love to see in the future if and when the game has a more consistent fan base and a level of success to where more hands can work on the project is the utilization of the Steam Workshop. Of course, this would require the infrastructure of the game to be possibly rebuilt to support this feature, but I could totally see that being a potential asset to the game's longevity. Just think about it, guys, and hear me out for a second. Custom maps, custom skins, custom modes, you guys can already imagine how sick that would be. Another thing I think would be sick as hell are personalized camos or in-game icons for partner content creators. No specific reason as to why, but I think a Redbeard Mortis icon would be sicker than rats in 1352. I'm going to continue to cover this game as we get closer to the Steam release and future updates, so remember to click those links in the pinned comment and wishlist Caliber on Steam. Go ahead, guys, it's free and I promise you will not regret it. And if you guys enjoyed what you've seen and want to see more like this, then consider hitting that like button, that sub button, and corner peek that notification bell. And as always, my name is Redbeard Mortis. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you guys in the next one, but until then, I am fucking out of here.